God bless everybody. I pray that everyone is doing well, for this is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. I just want to take this time to encourage your heart and let you know that the things you're going through is a part of God's plan in your life. The Bible said those who live godly must suffer persecution. And living saved, it's not always a bed of roses. It's not always a spiritual high. Sometimes we're going to have some spiritual lows. And in those spiritual lows, just know that God will give you peace. God will give you joy unspeakable, that God is with you. Sometimes our situation can be so overwhelming that we don't feel the presence of God, but we don't walk by feelings. We walk by faith. And I just want to encourage you with those words, because we need to see God in everything that we go through in life. It's a part of God's plan. It's a part of God's plan that we go through, but we have to also remember that the Lord won't put no more on us than we can bear. It's not what we go through that makes a difference, but as believers and men and women of God, it's how we go through in the spirit of integrity, operating in faith, praising him in advance, knowing that it's going to work out in our favor. And I just want to encourage you with those words, because going through is a part of God's plan. And I say that because I think about the story of Joseph, how Joseph was sold into slavery because of jealousy of his brothers. And then he was thrown into prison, but he was able to use his gifts and talents to the glory and honor of God to interpret dreams, and how he was released from prison to help rule in Pharaoh's house. And then how Potiphar's wife tried to sleep with him, but integrity kicked in, and his relationship with God was far more important than his selfish gain. And because of his integrity and because of him fleeing from her, she falsely accused him of making advances toward her, and he was thrown back into prison. But then again, integrity kicks in, and because of his relationship with God, he was able to come out of prison again and become the ruler of Egypt, a part ruler of Egypt, which did what? Saved his family, his brethren, his father, his kinmen, all because it was a part of God's plan. So what we go through in life, you got to remember, it's a part of God's plan. Never discredit the work of God in your life. Never discredit what God can do in your life. A lot of times we go through so that God can show himself even more. How can we have a testimony without a test? How can we have a moment without the story? So it's a part of living saved. Going through is a part of living saved. Being lied on, being falsely accused, people talking about you, even when you're doing what's right. People saying that you're not real, even when you know in your heart you are real. You can't look at that. You can't let people dictate your relationship with God. Choose to love the Lord with everything you have and put him first in everything that you do. And let God order your steps according to his word. So all that we go through in life is a part of God's plan. So be encouraged and know that it's going to work out. Just like Joseph, you're going to come out of the pit as long as you obey God, walk in the spirit of integrity. And God is going to place you in a high place in him so that you can be a blessing to someone else. See, God don't put us in high places to bless ourselves. He put us in high places to bless others. And trust and believe that the things you're going through and the things that you're faced with is a part of God's plan. And his plan is that you shine for his glory. And the Bible said, let your light shine, whether you're in the pit or whether you're in a high place. Let your light shine so that men may see your good work and glorify your Father, which is in heaven, because it's all about giving God the glory no matter what we go through. The question is, do you know that what you're going through is a part of God's plan?